Hey, Steven here. I'm going to be doing a little bit of coding from my processing daily. I'm hoping to make this a regular series. I'm going to dedicate myself to making a processing sketch a day and try and hold myself to recording them. Maybe at least once a week, once a day. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, this is just the first one, so I'm going to do something pretty simple. I just had this idea. We'd make like a really short, perfectly looping GIF or GIF. I don't know, don't crucify me for pronouncing that wrong. Here we go. So I'm setting up here just a step to draw an array of things. That's going to be like the spacing and just a radius to use. So we're going to make this just 400 by 400, and the step size is going to be 40, so there will be about 10, we can fit 10 points, but I think it'll be more like 8 because we'll pad it. So from here, what we want to do is for each frame clear the screen, right? And then let's set up our for loops, which are going to be y is less than height, y plus equals step. And I'm actually going to start out y at the step size, and then we're going to do the same thing for x. So I'll just go ahead and copy that for x. And then we're going to draw an ellipse at this position with the size r. So from here, I'm just going to set up no stroke, fill, blue. And then we'll say we want to kind of change the look of these ellipses. So let's say we're going to draw them at a certain distance away from their centers, and in a direction, let's do float xx and yy. Xx is going to be d times a cosine, and yy will be d times a sine. Now I'm going to make sort of like a wave based on the x value and the current frame so that it'll animate. And since these numbers are pretty large, I'm going to make them into radians by multiplying by pi over 180. Okay. And now let's draw these like that. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's also modulate the radius. Let's say that's equal to 12 plus 8 times whoops, Freudian slip there. Okay, that's pretty cool, but it's going to take a while to loop because their radius changes so slow. So let's just, I think that, that should speed it up. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's figure out, it's going to 180 times 5, 900. 60, 900 mod 60, 900. I don't really know the math here. Let's just experiment. Okay, if frame count is less than or equal to, or no, greater than or equal to 72. So if it reaches that frame, we're going to exit, and otherwise we're going to save save it somewhere. And give it a file extension like that. If we open up the sketch folder, whoops, yep, we want to save that, and run it. Why? Okay, save, and run. That's very odd. Okay, anyway. So we've got the frames here. Okay, that first one should be somewhat similar to this one. I think that's actually looped pretty well. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to open up a terminal here. Okay, there are all my frames, and then I'm just going to use ImageMagick. Loop it forever. I'm going to use PNGs and output a GIF. Okay, so that's done. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, there it is. So that loops pretty well. All right, time to put this on Tumblr. Thanks for watching.